Okay, second example, solving systems of linear equations using elimination. Remember I said before that we can use either addition or subtraction to eliminate one variable. Step number one is always the same. It's going to be to write out the two equations, one on top of the other, so that the x's are on top of the x's, the y's on top of the y's, the equal signs stacked on each other, and the numbers stacked on each other. Remember, we want to make sure we're labeling the lines so that we remember what we're doing. Now we're going to stop and have a look and see if I add these two lines together or if I subtract these two lines together. Since I have a positive x and a positive x, I know straight away that if I do 1 minus 2, that I'm going to get rid of the x value. So we're going to do line 1 minus line 2. X minus x is 0. Negative 2 minus 3 more is negative 5y. And negative 9 minus 16 more is negative 25. Now I want to get rid of the 5 that's in front of the y. Divide both sides by negative 5, which will leave me with y equals negative 25 divided by negative 5. Remember, two negatives makes a positive, which will give me a positive value of y is 5. Second step is the same. Now take a minute here and realize that it doesn't actually matter if we found the value for x first or the value of y first. In the first example, we found the value of x first, and in this example, we found the value of y first. So it doesn't matter which you find first. Second step will always be the same. Into equation 1, which is x minus 2y equals negative 9, we are going to plug in the value that we just determined y to be. We just found out y is 5, so I'm going to write 5 instead of y. I'm going to work this out. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10 equals negative 9. My x is already positive, so I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to have negative 10 moving to the other side, so it's going to become positive 10. Don't jump to conclusions here. This is not the same as the last one. Negative 9 plus 10 is 1. Checking into the second line, I have x plus 3y equals 16 as my starting equation. Instead of y, I'm going to write the value that I just found out y is. 3 times 5 is 15. I'm going to move my positive 15 from the left side to the right side, and it's going to become negative 15. Positive changes to a negative. 16 minus 15 is 1. Quick check. The value that I determined x to be in equation 1 is the same as the value I determined x to be in equation 2, so I know I've done my math correctly. As the final step, I need to write this in the point form, showing the point of intersection between these two lines. I found out the value of y is 5. Remember, the y goes here. And I found out the value of x is 1. This is the final answer. That's the point of intersection, and we are all done this question.